Hey there, it's me again. If you were following my newsfeed yesterday, you saw the video I posted in the morning and I think one or two subsequent written posts where I really poured my guts out on some difficulties I'm having right now. I'm having some connection issues, so please bear with me. And I put myself out there in a vulnerable and emotional way like I hadn't done before. And I've gotten all kinds of messages and received comments from people offering various kinds of feedback from me in response to it. Some of it very positive, encouraging, some of it with gratitude, some of it almost with a little suspicion. And the bottom line is, when I hit live yesterday, that was just emotion, frustration, and me being fed up. I didn't think it through. I didn't say, how does this fit into my brand? Or how does this fit into my marketing strategy? I really did not give a shit. I mean, the fact that I am allowing myself to curse a little bit, I'm breaking the rule that I made to myself a couple of years ago to stop swearing, stop cursing, and where I felt like that was a useful personal discipline to pause before I speak, to help me think before I blurt things out. I also found that it really prevented me from expressing a lot of anger that I was having and frustration. So I let myself just curse and vent or whatever. But when I look back on why I did that video, I did it for me. Because so much of what I do is for everybody else, and people often have very high expectations of me because, for whatever reason, my philosophy, my attitude towards things, my story, whatever it is. And yesterday, the weight of all of that became too much. The one thing I kept saying as I was bawling my eyes out was, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. I can't be what everybody wants me to be. I can't be available at a moment's notice when 3 or 4 people are having a crisis at the same time. I can't handle being constantly criticized for not being the perfect spouse. And it was coming at me from all directions, and I felt suffocated, and I felt alone, and it just kind of caved in on me, and I was at an I don't give a shit moment. I don't give a shit what people think. I don't care what consequences there are. I don't care what kind of feedback I get. But damn it, I'm not pretending anymore that I can be everything that I want myself to be and everything other people expect me to be, because it was costing me too much emotionally. So I just said F it and just started talking. And fortunately, people were helped by it. Somebody emailed me to kind of give me a very comprehensive breakdown of all the different ways it could have been taken. But one of the things that was mentioned in that message to me got me thinking that there might be some people out there, fellow business entrepreneurs or whatever, that think it was a marketing tactic. That think I was trying to stir things up. And for all of the people that think that, I offer you 2 middle fingers as a door prize and an invitation to kiss my ass on your way out. Because you know so little about me if you think that I would do something like that to manipulate the people in my community. I don't know how you run your business. I don't know how you conduct yourself, but you and I have different definitions of integrity. If you think I would do something like that to gain marketing points. I'm still kind of struggling with some emotions that I can tell are still there now that things got moving. I'm suspecting I'm going to cry again today if I start talking about it. But this quarantine and being together with people that you ordinarily can get space from means a lot more buttons are going to get pushed more often than they usually are. And some of that is what's been happening. And it's made self-care a hell of a lot more difficult. So how I'm typically able to recharge my battery, things are not available to me. And so my ability to carry the weight of certain things is not what it usually is. And that really came out yesterday. So I don't know what the hell I'm going to do moving forward as far as what I'm going to share, what I'm not going to share. I'm still processing. I'm kind of questioning a lot of things with this extra time that we've been given to reflect and all that stuff. I don't know what kind of answers I'm going to get to those questions. But what I put out there, it's just to try and be helpful. It's not to try and get you to do something or whatever. I'm just trying to help. So I just wanted to follow up on the stuff from yesterday to kind of clear the air as far as why did I do that, and hopefully this answers that question. So back to what I was working on. Hope you all are having an awesome weekend. Stay safe.